Be strong.
All right, so we're gonna start push day with a chest. I'm not gonna call them routines because there is no routine in here. We put stuff together as we go, but we're gonna work chest first as part of the push plan that we're doing here. I'm gonna show you two different types of warm-ups. I like warming up with bands. I like warming up with kind of just testing the water. I have a bad elbow. I'm still dealing with that rib. So we're going to, I don't know that doing a bench press for me with a bar slamming down on my broken rib is gonna help my state of mind a whole lot. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna test the waters and just kind of see how everything feels and works. This is a warm-up I've done for many years, where you take that bar and you bring it down, you bring it up, you bring it down, one arm at a time, but the other arm is not fully extended. It's still under tension. It's almost like rowing a boat on your back, but you're stretching everything out.
And that's a good cadence too, by the way, is to think row, row, row your boat nice and slow while you do this warm-up.
Okay, so proper form would be to do it. I was focusing on getting the contraction, but now I want to really work at it. So my head's back down where it belongs. Hearing that elbow snapping already this morning. Try to get about 20 per side. But again, you're not locking out, so it's time under tension for however long it took to do that. Reach your short arm just to set up for Chris. I could barely reach it, but that's a nice little warm up. I can get him a little bit lower. Good goon lighting.
No.
So now we're gonna do the band version of a warm-up, which is to take a lighter weight band, and you're gonna always wanna hit these like this. You're gonna press out, you're gonna press together, and you're gonna contract that chest and squeeze. Then you're gonna go under, you're gonna go back the same way you came in. Again, and there's two ways you can do these. This is the pattern for both ways. We're gonna show you the other way in just a second. It's more difficult starting from here and doing a punch out together. Upside down, back, out, in, out.
That second one's harder because you don't get to use your shoulder in it like in the first one.
Correct.
But if you're gonna do shoulders, it doesn't hurt to warm up both.
But you can't do this with a barbell. You can't even do that with dumbbells. You can to a limit, but with the band, you can really put that chest under tension. Lean forward a little bit. You put more tension on the chest. Again, that's just a warm-up set. Tie them under tension. Maximum resistance at the peak of the contraction. That's how bands work, people. And when the bands tell you you're done, you're done. Okay, so Chris is going to start with what 90% of people start with when they work chest is they go to the gym and someone told them to start with bench press. Get your heaviest motion done first. So Chris is going to start with some bench press. So Chris did the gym GYM version. I'm going to show you the gym JIM version that's going to be done today because I still want to train, but I can't have a barbell crashing down on my chest. So a lot of people would have to skip chest day or try to work with dumbbells. I'm just going to put a little bit of extra band on this band. This is giving me 20, 40, only 80 pounds of resistance, but I'm going to step forward a little bit. And remember, we're pushing out together under, all of this is time under tension against that resistance.
If you're doing a traditional just gym bro workout and you've already done your flat bench,
Right?
you'd either do an incline bench or do dumbbell press.
Okay.
Next one.
That's funny because we did this on, Chris was not prepared for this, but that's exactly what I would have said if I were doing and probably 90% of this audience and people watching that do train are gonna do, because that's just what you do. And that's what I'm trying to do today, is break that mentality up a little bit. So Chris, you're gonna do exactly that. Set yourself up for an incline, use the bench, and let's use dumbbells. That way you've got your dumbbells and your incline both in one shot. How's that sound?
Works for me.
Perfect, go grab it. Okay, so Chris is gonna get his modern day traditional gym workout in, GYM. So here's the setup. This little 4-inch link is made to basically to go around poles for people that have their basement. It comes as part of the Bodylastics kit. I'm going to show you my version of an incline press, because I tried that with even light dumbbells. Really hurt my rib to be at that angle. But here, not a problem. Let's turn those in also. It's just a little bit too easy, so we're going to step out. So Chris, we're going to do one more exercise. What would you do in a gym?
One more for chest only.
Chest only. And you've worked, remember, you've worked a flat angle, you've worked the incline.
I would probably do either flat or slight incline flies with, well, in a gym with dumbbells.
You do them with dumbbells because you can do them with a pec deck machine in the gym too, which is the fly machine basically.
You can do that too.
Which you can do that too. Okay, so let's combine that then. And let's have you do a set of 6 to 8 with the dumbbells, so go a little heavier than you normally would.
Okay.
And then walk right over to the fly machine and finish it off with real strict.
Okay.
All right. Nice job, Chris. You got 2 different exercises in there to finish that set off. We're gonna do 3 sets of that gym style routine. Now we're gonna do a gym style routine again. And he set the bar pretty high with the effort that was put in. So what I'm gonna do though, I did notice one thing though, one flaw in the plan was both of the angles were the same. Whether you're sitting up and doing this or whether you're lying down and doing this, both of those angles were the same. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over to the other side of the gym. Chris, go ahead and head over that direction deep. So we're gonna dig deep. We're gonna hit a decline angle right here. Again, when you're fully contracted down here, that's when you want to squeeze. That's when you want the most resistance. You want the least amount of resistance, especially on a bad elbow and a bad rib, in this position, which is what you've got. But the other nice thing is you can work any angle you want with the bands. Okay, now we're going to move to part 2 of my superset. That was decline to work the bottom of the chest. This is going to be kind of a scoop fly. A lot of people do this with dumbbells, where you bring the dumbbells up and together. We're going to do it with the band. Working way high on the chest. Empty gym, the way I like it. That means all the work is done for the day, and then the real work begins, which is going upstairs and battling with the computer and editing this into a watchable video. Which, by the way, thank you so much for watching these. I feel the love, I really do, in the some of the comments that have been written in, some of the stuff on the email. I really, really appreciate those, you guys. The questions and answers and stuff that you guys are giving are fantastic, as are the compliments. Love the fact that I'm able to help you guys with your training. That's what this is all about. If there's anything that I can do for you, please make sure you list it. I love paying back favors, and if you're watching and subscribing, then again, the subscription thing will be somewhere, probably here or there somewhere. But it'll be right in here somewhere. To remind you to do that, you subscribe to them, I pay you back by giving you some good quality stuff to work with. Hopefully you never have to use this information, other than maybe you're on the road and you want to work out because you're going to be gone for a week on vacation or something, and the bands can come in handy. I like working them as an alternative, but at times like this, when I'm hurting really bad and should be taking breaks, I'm still able to film some stuff and get some very, very good quality workout in without doing any damage to that rib. Okay, so that's where these bands come in. That's why I wanted to do this video. Hopefully you stay healthy, but use some of this stuff in your daily routine to just kind of take a break from the free weights. Let some of these little tiny aches and pains and stuff heal, all right? That's what it's all about. Also, please remember, there is no such thing as staying the same. You're either striving to make yourself better, or you're not listening to what I tell you to do, and you're allowing yourself to get worse. Okay, those are the 2 options. I'm here to help try to make you better, stronger, longer. I love doing this, my 60th year on earth. I absolutely love doing this at my age, and couldn't imagine a world without it. I want you guys to be able to do the same thing by lifting with this and with this, and not worry not so much about this crap, all right? All right, so that's it. That's all I have to say. Chris, you know what to do. Roll that title screen. I got some food to eat.
Be strong. Be strong.